This game is in general very bare bones, but there is still a bit to it, so let's get started. First things first, Steam VR 100% supported, so that's good. So other software can be fully utilized while playing without having any problems arise, which is, like I said, awesome. I think this goes without saying as it is a roller coaster game, but you don't need to worry about a seated mode as you're always seated in game. However, I think if you tried standing to play this, it may cause more sickness for you than it would if you were just seated. Changeable controls are a no-go, at least as far as the in-game settings go. I think that was a choice because you only really seem to use the triggers, the grip triggers, and the face buttons. You can, of course, bring up the Steam VR menu and go in and rebind what you want, or if you're on a MetaQuest headset, go into the accessibility section and go remap the buttons and triggers there, though the game may still refer to the in-game default for prompts if you do that. When it comes to movement and turning, the thumbsticks are not used at all like they would be with most games. For moving, you have no choice other than smooth, as that is how the roller coaster operates, because yeah, it's moving on its own. For turning, it is very much the same kind of thing. No options other than you looking left, right, or ahead of you to see the stand and anything else. Colorblind modes are sadly also absent in this game. However, if you are playing on a standalone headset, like a MetaQuest headset, you can activate any of the 3 known colorblind modes in the accessibility section of the system settings. But if you are on PCVR, you are out of luck. As far as I know, I don't really know of any software that can do that for PCVR. Closed captions are also a no-go for this game. At least in the default stages, there doesn't seem to be any dialogue, so that might be why that choice was made. I will point that out, I do not have any of the DLCs, so whether there is dialogue spoken in those, I don't know. Difficulty modes are also non-existent, but with the few modes of play that the game has, and that they seem to put an emphasis on the multiplayer, I guess I could see why there are no difficulty options. The arm and upper body movement needed to play are what I was hoping they would be, as you are just on the roller coaster. There is a shooter mode that has you shooting at targets that spawn in front and to the sides of you when you're riding in the coaster that you have to destroy, and you get points. I was happy to see that while it was highly recommended that you fully extend your arms and flail around when destroying the targets, by no means do you have to. If I recall, I pretty much just kept my hands on my lap and was still able to aim and shoot without a problem. I was quite content and able to play with just wrist movement alone. It is really with this alone that I'm happy to say minimal, maybe moderate at most for this one. And that is the end of this VR accessibility overview. Hopefully this helped you, or you know somebody that it could help. That's why I make these, make them to help. And yeah, I am so happy to be back doing these. I am remaking, as this is also one of them, any of the text-based overviews I did at the beginning of the year into proper accessibility overview videos, and that is what is coming out at this point 5 days a week until they are all out. And I will always have down in the description a couple links. One is to a Google Doc with all of the accessibility notes. There are over 100 games with notes on that Google Doc, and there's also another link as well that is escaping me at the moment, when I'm recording this, but you will always be able to find those down in the description, and hopefully they can help as well. And with that, I hope you are having a lovely day, and I will see y'all later. All right, bye.